Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I'm Matt. This is Auto Show and Go, and I'm going to do a full review here for you on the Ford Performance Track Spring Strut Shock Package that you can get from CJ Pony Parts. So stay tuned. So why Ford Performance, kit instead of getting something like a coilover kit, right? Or just springs? Well, for me, it's about trackability and having the right handling on the track. But there's an even bigger thing for me, and that's called a budget. The money that I spend on the parts is hard-earned money, and I have other things that I could spend the money on, like food and things like that. I used to be a little thicker than I am now, but every time I get that bug that itches to kind of modify the car, I get skinny again. So it's strange how that happens. I'm sure most of you out there know what I'm talking about, though. You have a budget for car parts, and you have a budget for food and rent and stuff like that. Well, sometimes those other budgets end up becoming part of your car part budget. It is what it is. I wanted a full setup, right? I wanted to have the lowering springs. Obviously, you want to get that nice drop, but I didn't want to go too low. Here in Michigan, the roads are terrible, and having a slam car usually does not work out well for you. Been there, done that. So Ford Performance is a 1-inch drop, and it looks really good. It could look a lot better being lower. I mean, I've seen even lower S550s. I know how good they can look, and I would like it a little bit lower, but not at the expense of tearing the car up. So when I was looking for my drop, I had a couple other ideas in mind, like some springs from Steeda, other springs that were basically like a 1.25-inch drop at most, and those were options. But I've also learned from experience too that when you put lowering springs on your stock shocks and struts, you wear them out quicker, and you're not going to have the same ride that you would want when you do that kind of a modification. When you are looking at an actual package for springs, shocks, and struts, there is no better package right now in the market, as far as I'm concerned, than the Ford Performance package. It's not overly expensive, depending on where you buy it from. I recommend you buy it from CJ Pony Parts. I'll put a link down in the description to their page for this product. But outside of that, the only reason not to buy them would be if you can't afford right now to go to a better coilover system. If you are on the fence about, just buying springs and you're not sure, if you have the money right now, just buy the whole kit. Trust me, you'll thank yourself in the end. And you'll come back and thank me, I'm sure, too. It is a very hooked up, dialed in system. The stock performance pack system on the car is very bouncy. Lots of nosedive when braking. And this is all eliminated with this kit. Now, I have a lot of other suspension parts on the car that factor into the handling, but I do all my modifications in increments. So all my chassis stiffening stuff, everything else that's been done in the car was done before I put on the Ford Performance kit. So I was able to tell a difference between that upgraded suspension system to the current setup, and it is so much better. It was worth the money to me, hands down. Well, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys here some video of the car on the track with this setup. And it's a little difficult to see in video, but just try to focus on the hood of the car. So focus on the hood of the car when I'm braking and when I'm going hard into corners, and just watch for any kind of dive or body roll. unless I really slam on the brakes, you don't get that dive. And when you are not diving, that means your back tires are on the ground with more pressure on them, more weight on them. So that means they are working a lot better, right? And so when they're working better, you're braking better. That's saving from your front brakes. And for me, being in an EcoBoost where I have less weight up front, my front brakes don't have to work as hard, and whatever my back brakes are doing when, you know, the rubber's actually hitting the ground, that's an added bonus. And that's just a more controlled braking. You can't just be a one-trick pony, right? I mean, going fast on a straightaway is awesome, but how can you handle it in the corner? Shit, if you have a performance pack set up on your car, if you got a GT, right, with the 6-piston Brembos, your brakes are in real good shape. I mean, you could switch out your rotors and upgrade your pads, things like that, but other than that, your braking's already pretty good. You don't necessarily have to upgrade much further than that. If you have a performance pack EcoBoost and you got the 4-piston, you know, there's obviously some room for you to go up there. If you don't have a performance pack EcoBoost, there's a lot more room for you to move up. And, you know, I made the choice to move up to the Brembos because it was just, it was the thing to do for a car that I'm going to take on the track. But anyways, we'll do a review on those brakes in another video. I'm going to end this one here for you. Appreciate you watching. If you made it this far, please hit the thumbs up there, the like it, and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Until next time, guys, drive safe. Have a great day.